In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to install the AlsoBots downloader by Kindletrends, and then how to configure it, and then finally how to use it in order to scrape keywords to help you build effective Amazon. So the first thing you're going to do, obviously, is go to the website. I'm putting the link below for this. Basically, go into the Chrome store, download, or click on the Add to Chrome button. Click on Add to Extension. Now, the next thing that we need to do is we need to go into Manage Extensions and go into the details on this. And down here where it says Allow in Incognito, we need to flip that on, because essentially Incognito is designed to make it so you're not recording your browsing history, but that's exactly what this tool does. And so you need to essentially give it permission to override. And once we have that done, we can then go into an incognito window and go to Amazon. And now if we go into Kindle Store, and I will just go ahead and type my name, and then I can go ahead and go into any of my pages. And here we see, for some reason it's showing it multiple times, but typically you'll only see one of these little down. And here we can see it again, and here we see it again. Now, one thing we do need to be careful of is where we're using this. I will only use this if I was to get a carousel that says either customers who bought this also bought, or customers who read this. And the reason I do that is because just because somebody viewed my page and these other pages, that doesn't mean that they wound up buying any of those books. This section down here related to items you viewed, that's your browsing history, so that's not going to be adequate. And it shouldn't be influenced if you're in the if you're in an incognito window, but we still want to make sure that we're getting the best data possible. And when we're using the reds or the also boughts, that is data that Amazon has collected and is giving us as sort of a clue. I don't use this 4 stars and above because you can see here that it says that it's sponsored. So I would then be relying on these other authors and knowing that they're targeting properly. So I don't want to use that one or use that one either. The main place that I'm going to use this, if I don't have also bought, is if I go into my primary category. You see I can use it on the bestsellers list, but then I actually like using it on the new releases even more. The reason I do this is because these books are all going to be 30 days old or new, which means we're not going to have the books that are perpetually on the bestsellers list. It also means that a lot of times these books don't have as many people bidding on them, which can make them easier for you to get impressions and then the click. So now we'll jump into how to actually use the AlsoBots down. I'm going to click on the button, and you can see it went through the first page, flipped over, went to the second page, and now it gave me, hang on, I need to allow it to do multiple lists. So first it gave me this file that's a text file, and then it also gave me a cover collage. For right now, this is the one I want to use. So I'm gonna first click Show in Folder, and then I'm gonna say Open With, and if you say Open with Excel, I'll show you the difference between these two. So when I click Open in Excel, this is the file, what the file looks like. But if I just open it as the text file, this is what it looks like. Now, if you don't open it directly into Excel, you can put your cursor anywhere, select all the copy everything, copy it, and then open Excel and paste it in. And you can see that it is a delimited file. So it will go into the different columns. So now the main things I'm going to use at this point are going to be my titles. So I'm going to pull those out. And I'm going to use my... So basically, I just brought those over into a new column that's a few columns over, which will make it easier to... Now I sort A to Z. This is just to help me keep everything looking the way that I need it. Click on the Data tab, remove duplicates. You can see that it pulled out all of the duplicates. Now, the problem that we run into is Amazon will not allow you to use any of the special characters, any punctuation marks, so we need to clean those up next. So I'm going to click on Text to Columns, Delimited, and basically I'm just going to continue going through this process to pull out anything that is a special character. So you can see here what it did was it took out the colon and then moved what was after that over to the next column. And then I'll just highlight this column again, say text to columns, and I'm going to continue going through this until I've gotten everything cleared out. Once it's all cleared out, then I will jump into my AMS dashboard, and I will use these keywords I'm going to paste in, and that's how I'm going to create the keyword ad.